This is Dave T1963, continuing with my camper build. Pretty much got it set up. I got my bed and stuff. I'm staining it and polyurethaning it. But I kind of wanted to go over my lighting options that I did here. And I wanted several things with my lighting. One, I wanted a red light system that I could turn on in the middle of the night and as I'm getting ready in the morning without destroying my night vision. And then I also wanted to have a white light capability so that I can see, like, if I'm loading my truck or unloading my truck, or if I'm looking for something in particular and I need more light, that I'd have that. I also wanted to have a small, easy light to kind of pop on and off whenever I'm loading up in the morning or whatever, or putting things in my backpack, putting my lunch together or whatever. So I've got 3 different systems in here. Probably overkill. But the first one I want to cover is my red light system. And what I've got is my bed's going to be right over here. And I sleep with the CPAP. So I bought a Jackery 500 so I can run my CPAP. And I can run my CPAP for about 4.5 days off of this Jackery. I've done it 4.5 days and it didn't run out of battery. So maybe 5 days. But anyway, what I did was I used one of the DC plugs and I put just a simple inline switch. And that's going to give me my LED red lights. I've got 2 strips of them going over the top of my camper shell. And what that's going to allow me to do is, once again, I can turn those on without destroying my night vision. I know that don't seem like that's important to a lot of folks, but, you know, I hunt a lot of mornings. And so the red light part of it, I go in the morning with red light if I use any light at all. So it's just, for me, this is probably going to be the light that I use when I'm getting ready in the morning. And it's got a switch here also I can turn off with the Jackery. Okay. For my white light system, I wanted that. Now, you notice I had the red light to where I can access that while I'm in my bed laying down with my head against the camper. I've got a little pop-on light here that just runs off of some AA batteries. That's going to help me. And then I've got this battery that I've Velcroed here in place. And it's got a switch on it. And once again, that has the LED to the white light. So let me turn both of them on so you can kind of see the layout from both. That's how I've got them laid out. I've got my red light, and then I've got my dual white light LED. And that is my lighting option for how I'm going to run my truck this year. Another thing I did is I cut some of this, and I still have it, to go over my back windshield, but I put a curtain up here, a blackout curtain, so that while, you know, I don't like people looking in the back of my truck. I've noticed several people in the parking lots, they kind of do that. They shine their flashlight and stuff. So as I leave in the morning, I just untie this and drop this down to where no one can shine in and look and see what's inside my truck. Because I also have a new generator that I bought that at times I'll carry that. When I wired this, I ran it all in. I don't know what the heck that stuff's called, but it splits apart. You can run your wires in there. It just makes it look kind of nice. And all I did to secure this is I got double-sided Velcro, and I used the hard side to stick to my carpet once again, and that's perfect. I've had this in place now for several months in Texas heat, which gets, you know, it's 107, 108 degrees outside. So God only knows how hot it gets in here. And I had not had any of this Velcro come loose. Now what I've got over here is when I unplug this, I don't want that just flopping around. So I put the switch up there, put that behind that little piece of Velcro, and that secures it while my Jackery's not in here. Okay, that's my LED light situation.